Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today we're going to be building in Mount Komorebi, and this is actually in the more modern area of Mount Komorebi. I believe it's called Senbamachi, if I'm remembering correctly. I can't remember, so if I have the neighborhood name wrong, then apologies. But yeah, it's in the more modern area of Mount Komorebi, so we're going to be building a more eco kind of contemporary modern kind of house. It's not super big or anything like that. It's just a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. And yeah, I wanted to build something in this kind of more contemporary style. And I know Evelyn here on YouTube has done a bunch of these kinds of more modern, contemporary kind of looking builds, and I don't know, I love hers, so I decided to have a go at it and try and build something in the same style. But yeah, I don't know, I really love the way it turned out. I had a lot of fun building it, and yeah, I hope you guys like it as well. So yeah, the reason we're building a kind of eco home, I say eco, the only thing that's really eco about this house is that I used a bunch of the eco lifestyle items, and then I also put 2 solar panels on the roof, and I gave the lot the eco lot trait. So those are the only actual eco parts about the build. But yeah, I started building this just for reference. I'm building this on Friday, which is actually Earth Day, and I started building this and then I saw that it was Earth Day, so I decided, you know what, it's kind of I guess a fitting build to do on Earth Day, to do something a little bit more eco. Obviously, you guys aren't seeing it on Friday. I don't know. No, it's not Friday. It's Thursday. My brain has just lost complete track of time. But yeah, Thursday was Earth Day, not Friday. You will be seeing this either on Friday or on Saturday. I'm thinking Saturday. But yeah, so yeah, basically I built this on Earth Day, and I decided that having something a little bit more eco would be good for just something to represent or mark the fact that it's Earth Day. Because last year I was actually part of a really big group collab that Camilla here on YouTube actually organized, and basically she put together, I think we were I don't know, I think 22 simmers or something. And we did a really big Earth Day group collab, and I actually have a playlist on my channel that I'll leave linked on the screen to the playlist where I have all of our builds in it. So if you want to go back and watch that, then definitely do it, because there's a ton of amazing builders in that collab, and I don't know, I love the build that I did for it. So yeah, it's literally the exact opposite of this build, if I'm being completely honest. That Earth Day build that I did for the collab was a more traditional kind of almost Victorian-esque kind of build that I did for a Earth Witch. So yeah, that was really fun. Definitely the total opposite of this more modern or contemporary eco home. But yeah, that was even before we had eco lifestyles. So yeah, I don't know. It was just a really fun collab, and yeah, that's still one of my all-time favorite builds that I've done. So yeah, I'll leave that linked in the description as well if you want to go ahead and check it out. But yeah, back to this build. So the reason I built it in Mount Komorebi is because I wanted a small-ish lot. I knew I didn't want to build on a 30 by 20. And then I also knew that I wanted the lot to be oriented this way, so that they could have a side yard instead of a backyard, if that makes sense. So yeah, my options were kind of limited in that regard, you know, having a smaller lot, but then not having it be super big, or not super big, but having it be the right orientation. And honestly, thinking about it, I know I just said that I didn't want to build on a 30 by 20, but I think this is actually a 30 by 20, and yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a smaller lot. But yeah, maybe because the house itself isn't all that big on the inside. It's only 102 tiles, and that's including the little platform bit that I used for roofing. So it's technically a little bit less than 100 tiles on the interior. But yeah, so this is actually on a 30 by 20 lot, But the idea of having it be like landscape instead of like portrait, if that makes sense, I wanted it to be oriented this way. That still stands. So I wanted it to be like a wider lot instead of a longer lot, if that makes sense. So yeah, my options were limited in that regard because we don't really have too many like 30 by 20 lots that are oriented this way. And then I also wanted something with some nice lighting. Now, the lighting in Newcrest and in Willow Creek probably would have worked for this as well. They also have like lots that are oriented this way with fairly okay lighting. Actually, no, I'm lying. There's no lots in Newcrest that are oriented this way, and I think there might be like one in Willow Creek, but that lot's lighting absolutely sucks. So I don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, I wanted some nice lighting for pictures and for the gallery thumbnail and everything like that. So yeah, I went with the lot that I thought would fit. I mean, I think there's lots in some of the other worlds that would have worked as well if, you know, I still wanted to do this style. But I didn't want to build in a world with lighting like Oasis Springs or like Strangeville or anything like that. I didn't want to have like super tropical or like yellow lighting. And for that, Mount Komorebi is really great because it doesn't have lighting like that. Personally, I think that the lighting in Mount Komorebi, I can't speak because I'm trying to talk so fast. But yeah, I think the lighting in Mount Komorebi is really, really pretty. I think Mount Komorebi, Newcrest, and Willow Creek probably has the most, like, I guess, normal lighting. There's nothing, like, weird about it. So, like, Oasis Springs is very yellow, for example. And then I know, like, Forgotten Hollow is very dark, for example. So, yeah, these three worlds don't really have that weirdness to the lighting. It's just some nice, bright lighting. And, yeah, it's just really pretty. So yeah, that's another reason I built it here, and I don't know why I needed to tell you all of that, but I did. So yeah, we've moved on to the interior of the build. Like I said, it's not super big or anything like that. It's just one bedroom, one bathroom, and then it has kind of an open living, dining, kitchen space. I mean, I did use a few of those city living dividers to kind of separate the dining and kitchen room. No, the dining and kitchen from the living room. Like I said, can't speak. Trying to record this at like 1 a.m. I need to be up at 7 a.m. So this is going like fantastic, and I don't know how I'm going to get through the day. But anyway, I digress. I keep going off on like 700 different tangents, and that's probably because I know how much I still have left to do. So my brain is kind of like in overdrive, thinking about everything else that I have to do instead of just like focusing on the thing that's in front of me right now. But yeah, so back to this build. This build, like I said, I already told you the size, the lot, everything like that. It actually turned out to be 69,581 simoleons, so it's still very expensive. I mean, 13,000 of that though is probably just the fridge, because I did end up using the like super expensive, like really modern fridge from the base game. So yeah, that's literally the most expensive fridge in the game. So you really don't need that. If you wanted to download this and just replace it with another fridge, then that would totally work as well. The only reason I used it is because it's out of all of the fridges that we have, it kind of fit the best with my idea of this being an eco home. And in my head, like modern eco means like super fancy appliances that, you know, maybe they're like energy saving and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's kind of why I went with that. And then you'll also notice that I'm using the country kitchen kit, and the reason I did that is because I wanted to combine a few older pieces, things that kind of look like they're either handmade or maybe they're like refurbished or, you know, something like that. So I combined the country kitchen like counters with those like cabinets from just the base game, and I really love the way that looks, especially in like the black swatch, because the blacks are super similar, which is great because that's something that really doesn't happen all too much in The Sims. The blacks and the white colors just never match for some reason, but finding out that those two actually like match fairly well was great. And then you'll also notice in the bedroom, I'm also going to be using a bed from Eco Lifestyle that also looks a little bit older, a little bit more like handmade, like some of the blankets on it might have been like hand sewn and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like that. And then I'm also using a few more like traditional rugs here in the living room area, where I have kind of like, I don't know if those rugs would be like, I don't know, maybe like knitted or weaved or something. They're not super modern rugs, I guess, is probably just the best way of describing it. I don't know why I'm trying to actually use big words when I'm doing this, because English isn't my first language, so a lot of the I guess proper words for things I just don't know, or I just never remember, because whenever I'm put on the spot trying to remember something, I always forget it. So yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to use big words. And I've also noticed how much I say the word how much I've said it in this video alone. I know I say it a lot in a lot of my videos, but in this one especially, I've just noticed it, and now it's going to bug me for the rest of this voiceover, because I don't want to redo it, obviously, and also I probably won't be able to stop saying it. So if I'm super distracted for the rest of this voiceover, then that's probably why, because yeah, I'll probably end up realizing what I'm saying and then trying to not say it, but it's a whole thing. But yeah, we've moved on to the bedroom, which is actually the last room that we're furnishing. Oh no, we do have the entryway left to do as well, but that's really there's nothing really interesting in there. I actually managed to fit in a desk in the bedroom, so I didn't have to do it in the entryway, which is what I was originally thinking of doing. So yeah, the entryway literally just has some tables, a coat rack, a shoe rack as well, and that's it. And then we're going to be doing the backyard area, or the side yard area, I guess, where we're going to be adding another little dining table, a grill, some lounge chairs, and that's literally it. I mean, the yard space really isn't all that big, because it is just a side yard, and the house itself is fairly wide, I guess, if that makes sense. And also, I just didn't think that they needed a big yard. I could have probably made it a lot bigger if I didn't add the pool, but in my head this is a fairly expensive area to live in, and you know, maybe the Sims, or the 1 or 2 Sims that live here, they really enjoy the I don't know, the finer things in life, even though they are fairly eco-conscious. So yeah, they do have a pool. I don't know, maybe the pool is, I don't know what eco way would be to have a pool. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, I'm just rambling, and I should probably stop and just end this voiceover off, because there's not much of the build left that I can talk about. So yeah, I don't know, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. I'll also link on the screen a playlist of all of my Sims 2 builds, and the reason I'm doing that is because I have been posting more Sims 2 builds recently than I have been doing Sims 4 stuff. So if you're around and you found my channel for the Sims 4, I also do Sims 2 builds, so go and check that out if it's something you might be interested in. But I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone!